Hi guys, my name is Lydia, and I really feel like the world right now needs Webkinz to come back. You know what I mean? I'm tired of gatekeeping this because it's been an idea that's floated around my head for a long time, a couple of years now, and I've really wanted to get it out there to somebody, but like I just logistically don't know how I would go about that, like getting my idea out there. But whatever, I'll just share it here, and if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't, and you miss out on it. But I was kind of gatekeeping this idea for a while because I was a Webkinz kid. I was a total Webkinz kid. I had a lot of Webkinz. I had 25 Webkinz or something like that. Maybe, I don't know, something along that line. 25, I don't know, something. But then my sibling had around the same amount of Webkinz, so it was a lot. It was a lot going on in our house of just Webkinz galore. I've said in a previous video that like one of my biggest regrets of life, really, no, just one of my biggest regrets though, is that I didn't keep all my Webkinz plushies because I was in a phase, we were moving, and I was like, look, I think I was 19, and I was like, am I really gonna keep all 25 Webkinz? What am I gonna use these for? And then I think not last year, but the year before, I really started to become aware of healing your inner child, especially after all of the stuff that I've been through in my life, in my 20s. And now I am at the place where I regret getting rid of my Webkinz. I really do. Because how fun would it be right now to have show and tell with you, showing you all of my Webkinz that I had. But I don't, that's okay. I'm at peace. I'm at peace that maybe they're out in the world being appreciated by some kid or something. I don't know. But either way, the only Webkinz that I have from my own childhood is her. Her name was Sleepy, but I call her Sleepy Sally. I thought I was super clever as a kid for naming her Sleepy because I thought it was like, haha, counting sheep, like, get it? She's the only one I have, and I do like her. She wasn't even my favorite, don't tell her that, but, don't tell her. Just, that's not covering her ears. This is covering her ears. Don't tell her, but she wasn't my favorite growing up. She wasn't my all-time fave. I, as an adult, really love sheep. And she looks like a Valley black-nosed sheep, which are my all-time favorite sheep. And I love her texture. She's got the softest texture. And then this is like a velvet. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But, no, my favorite growing up, I think, maybe was I had a Webkinz wolf. I think I named him Sledder, you know, because he's like, it's like sledding, haha. I don't know. But he was really cute. I think he was my favorite. I don't know, I had a lot of them, like a lot, so who's to say? I probably had a couple different favorites. But my idea is that Webkinz needs to come back. So that's the thing, is like Webkinz needs to make a comeback. I noticed that you can still play Webkinz online today, and it looks the same as we did as a child. Like, it looks the same as we did in our childhood. It's great, but you play with like a little, one of their selected like animals that you can choose from that don't have a plush that comes with it. So it's cute, it's fun, and if you find a plush in the wild that has like a code, you can put those on the website as well and play just like how you did as a kid. While trying to connect to my inner child, bought 2 These are my two. It's a moose and a reindeer. Oh, they're so cute. Molasses and Everest. That's what I named them. They're too cute. And yes, of course I played Webkinz as an adult. It was a little, I logged into my childhood account and it was a little overwhelming, to be honest, because it just was like, it was amazing and nostalgic, but I didn't want to move too much because I was like, this is like a time capsule of nostalgia. I don't want to ruin like what I did as a child, you know? So I just didn't, I like looked around, but I didn't do too much. It was so cool, but I also really wanted to just play Webkinz and like really experience it from beginning to end, and so, or beginning to, you know, I wanted to see it through and like experience what it's like to adopt a Webkinz again and like all that. So I did that. It was a lot of fun. Then I had to get another laptop and I couldn't play it anymore because my laptop couldn't handle it. So snooze. But my idea is that we need to bring Webkinz back, because even though they have that, they have the Webkinz that you could play, that we all played growing up, and they have this new Webkinz, okay, that's like 3D and it looks like it's for really small children, and it's kind of ugly, to be honest. Sorry to the Webkinz developers, but it's kind of ugly. My petition to you, hi Webkinz, it's like hi sharks. So my petition is that you need to bring back Webkinz, but you need to make it for everybody. I would love to be on the team, on the creative team. I would love it. Reach out to me, because I have had ideas about this for years and I just let them sit there because I was like, well, what am I going to do with this? Like, who do I reach out to? I don't even know. But I think making it as true to how it was originally as possible would be great. But the thing is we're living in a time, okay, right now, where nostalgia is in. Maybe nostalgia is always in, but nostalgia is really in. You know what I mean? And on top of that, where people love plush toys. They love plush toys. Children love plush toys and adults love plush toys. I don't think you're ever going to find another generation of adults who love plush toys as much as we do right now. Maybe that's not true. But this is the first generation of adults that is into plush toys, and it's okay to be into plush toys, like for real. And I'm like, why aren't they bringing Webkinz back? Like the toys with the codes. You don't have to sell them in stores, because I do understand that that would be hard to do with malls not being a thing anymore. You know, it's just, it doesn't really make sense. Maybe you could sell them in like a Walgreens, but that's not, you know, it's maybe not the vibe. But sell them online. Sell the plush toys online. So you can select from all of them. All of the Webkinz. All of the original Webkinz, let me make that clear. Once they got into the weird stuff where it was like, it's a dog, but she's got music notes all over her. Wow, that's quirky. Or like, she's got a mohawk. It's like, what are you doing here? No. Bring back the monkeys and the snakes and the reindeer. Too much. I had a caterpillar growing up, Webkinz, and growing up I thought he was a little weird looking, but as an adult, I loved him. I loved him so much. I thought about keeping him, but then I was like, no, like I shouldn't. I regret, and I digress. Anywho, Webkinz needs to come back, and I think they need to make it more for everyone. You know what I mean? They need to make it okay for everybody. I did like back in the day, do you guys remember this on Webkinz when they had little profiles and you could like decorate it, and like that was a lot of fun. Or when you could go to your friends' houses, that was fun. I think it could be a lot of fun. I really do. And I don't know. I think trading could be a lot more fun. You could add a lot more things to trade. You could also add things that you can buy in real life. Because that's the thing too, is people love littles. People love the real littles, the blind mini boxes of little trinkets. Make trinkets for the Webkinz. People would go feral for it. I'm telling you, people would go feral. I would go feral for like miniature things, miniature items, a miniature briefcase, a miniature, I don't know. I like minis, I really do. I don't have a whole lot of minis. I have a few minis. Mini ducks, mini little pet shops. But people love minis these days. And so, you know, things like that. You could even sell the minis in the stores, like a Walgreens and stuff, like a Target. You know what I mean? Maybe not the toys, but the actual miniature things that you can collect in the wild and sell and trade online. There's just so much to Webkinz that could be there. I think you could add a stock market similar to how Animal Crossing has. I think that would be fun. Maybe update some of the games. Because let me tell you this, okay? I'll say this much. The Chihuahua in the sombrero with the stereotypically Hispanic accent might not go over well. He doesn't age well. I'll say that much. It's giving Speedy Gonzalez, and I just... So there's some aspects of it that I feel like maybe new voiceovers, new things could change. But overall, we live for it. We live for mining. We live for finding the rare gems to collect the crown of wonder, okay? We live for it. We live for the mini games. I also think adding like a subscription or something is a bad idea, okay? It needs to stick to nostalgia. You'll make enough money with the toys, you'll make enough money with the trinkets, okay? And if anybody wants to buy exclusive items online, they can, to trade and stuff, okay? You'll make your money. Don't add a subscription. Don't add a, oh no, everything's gonna run out if you don't buy another pet, because stop. You did that to us as kids, and let me tell you, nothing made me more anxious than being like, oh my gosh, I haven't bought a Webkinz since my last birthday. Oh no, I hope I buy one when my birthday comes up again. Oh no, like what's happening? My membership is running out. A lot of pressure to put on a kid. Webkinz, okay? But I do think that all of that would be fun, and I think all the games should be unlocked. Come on. I think the gatekeeping of the certain access to certain aspects of the game, I think we're done with that in 2024, okay? But I do, however, think this would go over well. I also think if you were to add like different levels of friendship with different people, that would be kind of cool, kind of like a MySpace type of a deal. Something to think about. I don't know. I think it could be a lot of fun. There's a lot of different things that you could do with the game to make it a little bit more mature and less juvenile, but not making it for exclusively adults. I think just a game for everybody is fantastic, because right now it does have a little bit of a juvenile aspect to it, and although there is charm there, I don't know, I think you could be doing more with it, and that is my petition to Webkinz. I think you need to bring it back. And I think this is another thing, okay? People are willing to spend money on higher quality. Now, I'm not talking higher quality than what you already had. I'm talking keep this quality of toy. Keep this quality. Now, maybe if manufacturing has been different, which I'm sure has been, since the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s, and you have to change some aspects of your toys. I get it, I understand, but do not go to Squishmallow quality. I know Squishmallows are big right now, but we like Webkinz for what they are. We like Webkinz for their little patch on their foot. We like them because they're soft, they're not cheap, they don't have those sparkly, dumb eyes that the new Beanie Babies are having. I hate them, despise them. No, you need to come back, make them look exactly like this. And I'm talking exactly. Come back with it. You can make new animals if you've discovered new animals. An axolotl might be a good animal to add because you don't have an axolotl. You have a axolotl in the online store, but you do not have a plush axolotl. So those are some that you can add. But all in all, you need to keep the quality that you had back then. And it's okay if you have to raise the price. We understand. We understand. We as the consumer, we understand that you have to raise the price. We expect nothing less. But I do think that the nostalgia would be there. The nostalgia would be there. And I'm right here if you need any more ideas. I've got actual ideas that could be implemented, so just reach out. But anyway, even if you don't, I'm just saying this is what I think we need culturally. Who else is with me? Let me know in the comments if you're with me, and it needs to be just the same. Don't change any of the characters. I don't even think you need to add any characters. I think that all is well, all is perfect, all is great. There's just a few key details that could be changed to make it elevated and make it more universally friendly. Anyway, that's what I think. I think Webkinz needs to make a comeback. I was a Webkinz girly, and I still am a Webkinz girly. The Yeti. I also would like to see the Yeti. I bought the Yeti from the online shop, but I felt a little sad that I didn't have the plush toy, and these are the only Webkinz plush toys I have in my adult life. That's sad. I would like to buy more, please. Anyway, and the dragons. The dragons, some of them are a little rare and hard to find online, but I've been obsessed with them. And I want to find the dragons, all of the dragons, and buy them. Anyway, I digress. I'm done. That's my petition to bring back Webkinz. What was your favorite Webkinz growing up? Let me know in the comment below. What was your favorite? Goodbye.